Good morning, Denise, Tim, Michelle, Ella Marie. Good morning, Denise, Tim, Michelle, Ella Marie.
Good morning, you guys. Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good morning. And I do not know what Sandy has. Did you put your real name, Sandy?
I don't
You'd
know.
have to just check and see.
All right, let me see. Let me see if she's being sneaky. No.
She's Sandy. She's Sandy.
I'm Sandy today. Who knows what I'm going to be tomorrow?
Exactly.
I tried to play a song for Sandy, but it was a scary movie. So this is a scary thing. Was the fact. Oh, wait.
It looked like the devil.
Wait. I get a piece of jewelry.
Ooh.
No, we weren't live.
No.
That was my fault. Big old scary thing just jump on up out there. Jeepers Creepers was a scary movie, you guys. It was a scary movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you tried to play Jeepers Creepers for me, and there was this big old devil on the screen. I'm going, what the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
rutabagas was that?
What he did, he went around to make himself. He went around and got pieces of different people in the town to build himself, and the last thing he got was the eyes. So they played that song, Jeepers, whatever. You guys know the song. I can't do the song, but you guys, me and Traci both this morning, we just almost couldn't. Keevan told me, he said, get up. I said, baby, I'm hurting so bad. Didn't sleep. I didn't take my medicine on time. He said, I tried to wake you up. My dog wouldn't move. And I almost got to the foot of the bed with the pillow. And he told me, he said, no, get up. He said, people need you out there. And he wasn't talking about me. He meant what we all do.
Yep.
Then he went back to bed.
But yeah, because I went out after Darlene and I were talking about what a rough night we both had. I went out and had a cigarette, and while I was out there thinking, something came in my mind that, well, I better jump in the shower and get ready to go on, because if Darlene's not on, they'll look on my channel, and one of us needs to be on because people look for us in the morning. So I think God was telling us we really needed to be here this morning, and
yes. And
Ella didn't have a very good night either. I'm sorry, Ella.
But how are you feeling? I mean,
Yeah,
yesterday you said you was feeling awesome.
Good morning to Will. Good morning to you. Good morning to Will. Good morning to you.
Did you already sing to Michelle? Marie? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I want to thank everybody for all of your kind words to me yesterday, for all of the emails, for the comments, and I tried to go through and make sure that I touch base with every comment. I really didn't know this morning until I got up and looked at what was going on Facebook, that a friend of ours, her best friend, lost a daughter. So I won't say who, but the mother lost the daughter to a drug overdose.
Aww.
And I just sat here and cried. And so, I'm like, well, I should have been up. I'm glad I saw that. There's
Marie said she missed her song, and I'm gonna sing to Teddy and Marie. Good morning to Teddy and Marie too. Good morning to Teddy and Marie too. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
We have Myra on Facebook.
Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you.
Oh, we got my son-in-law, Shane Sergeant, sing to my.
Good morning to Shane. Good morning to you. Good morning to Shane. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Shane. I love you, love you, love you. He knows.
Tim, thanks for stopping in.
Thank you, Tim. Yes, and thank you for all your kind words, and I pray for you as well. But yes. Oh, wow. That's awful, Sonia. That's awful.
Oh my goodness. That is crazy. I mean, I realize that fear buying is a real thing and people really do it. And I know that it's been going on all over, but oh my gosh, that it's so bad that they're actually verbally and physically abusing the poor people who just work at the store. It's not their fault.
No.
Taddy, that is what we are here for, is to pray for people that are down, to celebrate with people that have good news. Myra said, thank you, Traci. And my son-in-law, Shane, says prayers for his Aunt Sue. I will write that down, sweetheart.
I will too.
Well, guys, remember, I don't think they're putting the facts out enough on this virus, because the mortality rate on it is only 2%. You know, we're hearing about all the people that are dying, but it's not even as bad right now as the regular flu. The regular flu kills more people than this flu has killed. So
yeah, they don't talk about all the people that actually test positive and recover just fine. They only are talking about the people that die.
It's just fear, fear, fear. Remember, fear isn't from God. Fear is not from God. It's healthy to be wise and informed and be careful.
Right.
Wash your hands, you know.
Yeah, be mindful.
Wash your hands. But to have this fear that they're stripping the store shelves and that, no. You know, it could get bad and they could shut down the schools, you know, just to keep it from spreading.
Right.
Because it is a very aggressive virus. But it's not as deadly as we think it is. I heard last night that the mortality rate could go up to a little over 3%. So that's still not as bad as a normal virus that you get during the year. So,
Right.
Sonia, all countries act like idiots, or as you said, they get, when you get somebody scared, you start mass hysteria, and people are just scared. They, you know, I don't think they mean to be mean or hateful. They're scared. Maybe they're trying to get food for their kids. Maybe they're afraid, you know, they got to get for their family. Myra said she is attending church now. So she's at church right now. You know, she's been doing her fasting. You're right, Taddy. You know, we don't know how much longer we have here. It's you know, it's our place to hold each other up and just, you know, it's going to happen. When whatever happens, whether I pass or another pass, we cannot stop it. We can't stop. We wish we could.
Right.
But we can't. But all I can do is pray that my heart is right. I do pray over everybody else that their heart is right. But when it comes to that moment, I will be standing in judgment by myself. Can't be pointing fingers at that time, because all that's going to matter is what you did with your life.
Good morning to Wanda. Good morning to you. Good morning to Wanda. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Wanda. And you guys, we're so glad that Sandy's eye surgery came out so good.
Mm-hmm. You want to give everybody a little update, Sandy, that may not have been on your live the other day?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I went back to the eye doctor the next day, which was Tuesday, and they tested my eyesight. And at that time, I had 20/40 eyesight, and I have worn glasses since I was 3.5 years old, and I've never had 20/40 eyesight in that eye. It's always been worse.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need glasses to drive anymore.
So see,
which is amazing.
Such a blessing.
For 67 years, I had to have glasses. So I still can't see up close, but they said that my eyesight would even continue to get better as my eye heals. So praise God, I've got better eyesight than I have ever had in my life. So thank you for your prayers.
Amen.
And I have a praise. Shane said, Mama Darlene also want to send thanks to God for providing us the means to take care of my family and getting Brandy a new mattress and bedroom suit that she's been asking for a long time. Look, Brandy and Casey are a lot alike.
Yeah.
They want the best when it comes to a mattress and stuff like that. So Shane, you're doing a good job, and I love you.
Good morning to Grayscale. Good morning to you. Good morning to Grayscale. Good morning to you.
And I do have to say my son-in-law is a very good provider for my oldest daughter and his kids. He's got 3 kids.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
I was
No,
reading.
God, no complications and no pain. This is a painless surgery, which is beyond belief, but painless surgery. So if you guys,
Yeah, I'm surprised. I just didn't know that they could cut into any part of your body where it wouldn't hurt at some point, you know?
no kidding. This is, yeah. I kept waiting for it to hurt, and I asked them, okay, so when is the stuff going to wear off and it's going to start hurting? And they said, oh no, this is a painless surgery.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I was afraid when I took MawMaw to have it done. Took her to Columbus, Georgia. I was afraid, and she acted like, now she had something done by one optometrist one time, and I mean her whole face, her eye turned black and everything. But when she went to the specialist, that's all they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's called something eye clinic. And when I took her there, no black eye, no nothing. And you have to go to somebody that.
Yeah, look at Sandy. I don't see any. Yeah.
So you guys, if you ever have to have eye surgery, you make sure you go to somebody that's what they do.
Do your homework on the person.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that's their specialty.
Yes.
I was real lucky that this guy is only 40 miles away, and I didn't have to go all the way to Provo to find him.
Right.
But yeah, I am absolutely delighted.
Well, today is Kevin's Friday. Yesterday was Kevin's Friday, so he just decided he'd take the next 3 days off. He will be in and out doing his shop out there in the shop, getting stuff done. He went back to bed though this morning. He got up and cooked his own breakfast, I think. Yeah. He got up and cooked his own breakfast. I didn't even hear him. But he still told me to get up and do this. So you guys, any other time he had me, he would told me, well, stay in here with me today.
I need to talk to him.
Huh?
I need to talk to Kevin.
You need.
Yeah, tell him that when he gets a chance to FaceTime me.
Okay, I'll tell him. We have Eva on Facebook.
Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you. Good morning to Eva. Good morning to you.
You go, Michelle. I don't want you to think I'm stalking you. I just have something that it just speaks your name that I need to send to you. I know you guys. I'm fidgety. I can't get fixed.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let you be fidgety.
I have not heard of any craziness going on around where I live, but it happens. Like if they're predicting a bad snowstorm and stuff, it does definitely happen. So I won't be surprised if it does start to happen. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you. Good morning, LizzAnn. Good morning to you.
So what's our theme this morning, Darlene?
I just put, what are you needing in your life? Just whether it's prayers or like yesterday, praise, or I think this week there's a lot that has happened. Oh my, wait, first thing to
exploring with DP. Good morning to you. Good morning, exploring with DP. Good morning to you.
Then I'm gonna share the screen. You guys down at the bottom, Brandy Lynn Crowley. Sergeant
good morning to Brandy and Chriso too. Good morning to Brandy and Chriso too.
You guys, Brandy is the oldest daughter. She and Casey look a lot alike.
Good morning, Brandy.
Let me see, Brandy. Let me pull up a picture of you, because everybody knows what Casey looks like. And don't you be fussing. She's going to be fussing. She better not pull up no picture that I look this way or that way. So, Brandy, you better send me a picture I can put. But her and Casey look so much alike. And they have the same taste in what they want. All right. I will show your. There we go. Let me see. She's probably going to be fussing at me, but this is our oldest daughter, you guys.
Wow.
She does look like Casey.
See?
Casey does look like her, I should say, because Casey's younger.
That is my beautiful, beautiful oldest daughter, you guys. Now, yeah, Brandy, you can come on live. Let me send you the link, babe. Now, you can't be cussing. I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, you got to say rutabagas.
Yeah, because Brandy got a colorful vocabulary.
Well, so do I.
It happens to the best of us at times.
Brandy, all you have to do is click on that link. Click on that link. You can't, not live on Facebook, but click on that link I just sent you. And that will bring you to here.
To StreamYard.
What do you mean, Denise?
What didn't they say?
Really, Sandy?
Oh, yeah, Denise. Sandy, I told Sandy one time, I said, I'm not gonna shake the jar at you. I get free jewelry. I get Sandy jewelry.
And she thought that that was going to be a snap, that I was going to just mess
Yeah.
up. And
And you've been really good. Really good.
have you gotten a piece of jewelry yet?
No, she hasn't. Hi, Brandy.
Good morning.
Oh, they're my son-in-law.
Hi, Brandy's husband.
Hey.
That is Shane. That is
Hi,
Brandy
Shane.
and Shane.
Hi, Shane.
Good morning, everyone. I'm so glad to hear y'all are having some blessings coming your way.
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah. So see, it is 9:01. What? How did you get her?
I can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Can you hear everybody else?
Can you hear us?
Do, 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 do. Can you hear us?
I think, darling, did you just go do?
That was Traci.
That was Traci.
Okay. See, I can hear y'all, but I can't hear Darlene.
Can y'all hear
That's
Darlene?
weird.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
It's funny. Yeah, I still can't hear you. I can just see your. It looked like something from a scary movie, like, help me.
Like you was
Come out and come back in. Come out and come back in. Tell her, Traci.
Yeah,
She
go
needs
out.
you to go out and pop back in, hit that link again. Maybe that will help for you to be able to hear her.
Okay.
Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you.
Oh, Sonia. she's awake now. Oh.
That's what I did.
LizzAnn said that Sandy outsmarted you. She sure did, because she just says a rutabaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's saying that you're way loud and clear on their end. We can
That's
hear you
what
just
I,
fine.
when somebody says that they're watching me do jewelry on the big screen, you know, when they've
Mhm.
done that, I'll get right in there and say hi to them.
Can you hear me
Mhm.
now?
I can hear you now.
Awesome.
How
Awesome.
did you wake up this early?
My husband gets me up early. He has for the past 10 years. But I recently went to the doctor and got on some new medicines. So I'm not really living the vampire lifestyle anymore. I'm, actually sleeping at night and, going to bed kind of early and, getting up what's early for me in the mornings, so I got up, they're, playing with our medicines and stuff.
Come around here and see. Come see who is on.
Good morning, Ciosa. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ciosa. Good morning to you.
Do it again. Casey, look at her and do it again. Do it again. Look. Brandy. Watch, Brandy. Now do it. Do what you just did.
What?
I had you big in case it goes. You know how it is.
Yeah. He's a diva.
Yes, he is a diva.
He learned
He is fixing his coffee.
He learned everything from me.
Who?
Aw.
Oh no.
That's my little love right there.
I love
He's
you, brother.
not beating me.
I love that boy.
Yeah. We all do.
Your
You got
daddy's
him behind you?
do
Is
it.
that my daddy?
Oh,
That's
Daddy.
him. They want to see you.
Hey, love.
Aw.
It's sad because I live so far away. I don't get to see them as much as I want to.
Uh-huh. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Dwayne, that is our oldest daughter. Brandy and Shane. That's my oldest daughter and
Tell him, he just knows what's right, He's so precious. He's so precious.
Look, Shane's little girl so country, you guys.
She's mad at me this morning.
She'll
She
say,
was spitting venom at me this
Papa.
morning.
She said, Papa. And then she told Brandy, I can go play mud if I want to. How old is she?
She's 10. She'll be 11 this June. But
Oh my
I
goodness.
was going to let her play hooky from school today and help me get all of our old clothes put into our new stuff. And that was the plan. But I guess I did something to my heel last night, so I'm having trouble walking on my heel. So I sent her on to school this morning. And boy, she was spitting venom at me. I'm telling you, she's mad. So I told Shane we ought to just show up at the school and check her out and surprise her. Because today's Shane's first day off in 12 days. So
Aw.
she likes to be home when her daddy's home, too. She's a daddy's girl.
Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne.
Dwayne said, I am so sorry that you are related to Miss Darlene.
No.
That has to be real hard.
It is not. It is actually very easy because
he doesn't know your other mother, does he?
No, she was here yesterday when they were putting up the furniture, and so was my friend Angela, and it was real tough to deal with. But you don't understand the kind of, I came from some people call it a split home, but I call it more of a combined home. And so I had a lot of good influences in my life, and Darlene, she had some, she's a disciplinary, but I get that from her. Like, I'm more like her than I am my own mom. And she, has always just been a blessing to me. She would sing to me, before bed and pray with me. And I'm pretty sure the first time I ever got saved was with Darlene at church. And, I was raised in a good family. Baby, I'm not sure where my keys are. There might be.
I ain't got to worry about it right now. You ain't worried.
I'm worried about it. Hold on.
And Traci, don't push yourself.
I'm okay right now.
Don't push yourself.
I honestly don't know a bad crawly.
So far we have I've had all of my kids come on here. Tiffany came on a long time ago. She kind of come in and waved and
if we could get Bradley on here, that would be good. He needs some Jesus in his life. Are you leaving? Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm gonna go buy that O2 sensor and change the oil.
Manuela, my dog's not feeling bad.
That way we can ride around time 2 or 3 weeks before we got to get the tag and the mission.
Yeah, because he's got to get ready. But are you
you took her to the vet. You got some medicine, didn't you?
Oh yeah, didn't he have hookworm? Bailey had hookworms.
Oh, Bailey's good now. Bailey feels real good. She's a brat. Aw, how
he's
sweet.
going to get some parts for my car.
Oh, Denise's dog.
Oh, Denise's dog is freaking out from the storm.
Oh yeah, I used to have a dog that would hide up under bed when it stormed. Oh.
I'm looking for mine because my new bed reclines and vibrates and massages.
I got so tickled when Shane said he got you a bed.
Yeah, it is amazing. I could actually, I've always been a mouth breather, and I could breathe through my nose last night. And it was a lot of money to spend, but man, it was either that because Jamaica's Seth's going to Jamaica for graduation, and Paul's taking him. And so, I wanted to go, and Shane had said he would pay mine and his and Angela's way. And it was like either go to Jamaica or get a bedroom suit that's going to last a lifetime, the new mattress and all. Because I was waking up in the floor. I'm not kidding. And, I was waking up in a lot of pain. I also have, of course, darling, this. I have fibromyalgia. I've got early onsets of arthritis. A lot of physical and mental issues. So it really was, it's really nice to be able to know that we have, the means to, you wait for it. It's not like snapping your fingers and getting everything you want, because that's not how it is. That's not the reality of it.
Yeah, it's not grown up life
Yeah,
for
my
most of
husband
us.
works very, very hard to provide, but he didn't also, I don't think he told you, he also bought him a brand new Harley on the same day. So now he's got 3 motorcycles. And I'm like, I don't want to be a widow, and that's the reality right there. I mean, it scares me. It scares me a lot. But men, you can't do nothing with them. Can't live with them, can't live without them.
Amen to that.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
Well,
Sandy does just fine.
He's my soulmate. Like, he understands me. There's no one in the world that I trust more.
I don't know,
And have
Sandy.
ever trusted.
You do have that special man in your life. He lives next door.
Yes, he is a special man.
So he is special. He's in your life. He's just not in your house.
Right.
That's true.
And
That's the
got a
best
lot of
kind of
stuff
man
in
to
his
have,
house.
one that stays out your hair when you want him to. You can close the door and send him home.
The best kind.
Listen,
That's
I
true.
live with my husband, and he still gives me space and stuff that I haven't always been allowed to have, because he gets me. He really understands me. My daddy and Darlene have been together like 27 years. Is that right, Darlene?
What did you?
You and Daddy
Longer
been
than
together
that,
like
because they've been
27
together
years?
longer than my husband and I, and we'll be 31 next Wednesday. How long have you and Kevin been married, Darlene?
30.
Okay, so I'm off by a long ways. I don't know, because Wednesday I'll be 38. So you and Daddy got together when I was like a year old, right? Or younger. Am I right?
Because Tiffany will be 35 this year. She was a baby when I met your daddy.
Okay, and she's 3 years younger than me. So I was older. So I was, I'm 3 years older than her. So I had to be at least 4 or 5 then when you and Daddy got together.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, for some reason I was thinking I might have been a baby, but I think that was Tony. That I was a baby when him and Mama got together.
Yeah.
But just so y'all know, that this woman right here has done things for me that my own mother could not do. And so she is my mama. And she knows it. And she knows I love her. I mean, we've hit some rough times, and I think all families do. And I don't think you can be a family if you don't, because you're not communicating. You're not letting each other know, how you're appreciated, or even, the good and the bad, like.
True.
You really gotta communicate. And our family is a tight family, and I'm happy to be a Crawley. I never did. I haven't legally taken Shane's last name. We've been married for over 8 years.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm still Brandy Crawley, and proudly so. He'll call me Sarge. And I use his name sometimes, but my legal name is Brandy Crawley. I went through all that, my first marriage. And so when Shane and I first got married, I was like, not so sure.
Well,
I
look,
was scared out of my mind.
If you put you, Kevin, and Casey up side by side and got you guys to laughing, everybody would know all 3 of you look just alike.
Yeah. Well, I know I've told you this before. Before Casey was born, I would look at my mom and I would look at my dad, and I would be like, I'm adopted. And then I know I've told you this. And then Casey was born, and then he really started developing his, adult nose around 2 or 3. And then I saw it. I was like, okay, I'm legit, because Casey always has looked exactly like me, and acts like me too. And that's my baby right there too. You get older, and you start to really appreciate. I mean, me and Bradley are on some rocky times, but it's just because, you know what? Don't call your family just when you need something. Call them to see how their day's going. Call them to say, I love you. Call them to say, not just when you need something.
Right.
So Dwayne said we're communicating loudly. Am I talking real loud, you guys? Because
No.
I know I do. I come from a very loud family. I mean,
we were all loud.
yes, we are.
Dwayne, when all of the kids was in the house, do you remember, Brandy, how we'd make a pallet on the floor and watch TV and fall asleep?
Well, we even slept in the waterbed, all of us together, all piled up. I remember that too.
That's because I was scared, you guys. I won't lie. I was afraid.
It was for her.
And I took all the kids and put them in my bed because I was afraid.
Yes, but I mean, we had a great childhood, and these kids these days, man, what is wrong with them?
Dwayne, he says that I'm always loud and long-winded.
Hey, you ain't talked to me long enough, because I get it on both sides of the family.
Mhm.
I get it on the Crawley side and on my mama's side. So I'm way, way worse.
Keep track of if I need to sing to somebody, I'll be right back.
But yeah, her daddy, well, Kevin, my husband, he would be so mad. Why are y'all in the floor? Why are y'all? I said, we had a TV night. You know, Sandy, when you was growing up, did you ever like make pallets? I don't know if that's a Southern thing. We would get out blankets and lay on the floor.
It's just if you come from a special family or not, you know, just a family. I just, you know, can't tell you. I've told you, but words alone can't say enough how grateful I am to have had you in my life. You know, to have you in my life. But especially as a child, growing and learning what it is, you know, to become a woman, and you know, it wouldn't matter if you were mad with me or I was mad with you. If I needed to talk about something to figure something out, you always had an open ear and an open heart. And that's because you're a Crawley. You know, I mean, it's just, even if we weren't going to church every Sunday, you always, always, always had the best of your family in your mind and in your heart. And you always acted in that manner. And so I'm just grateful. I'm just very, very grateful.
Darling, I was raised in a very strict German house. And there wasn't a whole lot of touchy-feely going on in the house. It was very cold, very cold.
I'm sorry to hear that, because it's really something that, you know, I think everyone needs. Shane came from that similar type thing. You know, when he and I got together, he didn't know how to say the words really, I love you, and give hugs and give kisses. And I was just kissed all the time. You know, Darlene was lovey and kissy and huggy, and my daddy is still. And I, you know, I love it, you know.
I know Shane looked so funny the first time I hugged him and told him I loved him. I just gave him a big old bear hug and told him I loved him, and he looked funny. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." And Brandy said he's not used to that.
Frank freaked out when he first met my family because his family was like that too. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you. Good morning to Craig. Good morning to you.
And yes, Dwayne, we did have pillows. It was a sack stuffed with hay.
I guess I'm not seeing comments. Maybe it's because it's my first time using this. I don't really know what I'm doing yet.
All you have to do is look in the phone and talk, or in the if you're on a laptop, does better because it's like stable.
Well, I mean, I can't see, like when I was on Facebook, I can't see people's comments, like people who are not on video.
Mm-hmm.
Brandy, Dwayne told me that pillows weren't invented when I was growing
up.
Pillows were invented in medieval
Dwayne's a brat. Dwayne's a brat.
MawMaw puts him in the corner, Brandy. So he does things and he wants to be put in the corner. But see, I refuse to because he wants to.
Puts who in the corner?
Mothership Products is Dwayne. He would get sassy mouth out there until MawMaw would tell him, Dwayne, get in the corner. But look, the only way I could really get Brandy like to
reverse psychology
get onto her was to make her get in the bed, and then she loved it. She loved to read. And then one time I said, no, you don't get to read. You can't have your book.
How many times I have read Charlotte's Web and Alice in Wonderland.
So it was take her book and make her just lay in bed. It would just drive her crazy.
I was miserable. And I can't get these kids to pick up a book for nothing. They're too addicted to their iPhone 11s, you know.
Good morning to Deborah. Good morning to you. Good morning to Deborah. Good morning to you.
Congratulations,
Yay, Deborah got her job.
Woo woo.
That is a great praise. See, yay. See, it must be a Southern thing. Will, didn't you grow up in the South? See, he did it. You might not read it, but this is what Will said. Darlene, I grew up making pallets. My mom would make me, and then they'd watch TV, movies, cartoons every Saturday. That was their thing.
Yeah, these kids, see, now they can watch cartoons every day. And I mean, we've explained to them, you know, cartoons only came on Saturdays. So you had to get up early if you wanted to watch your cartoons. But then, now, we had to fight, not physically fight, but with Pawpaw about the remote.
But I will say, this girl right here still says that she remembers me singing to them before they went to bed.
And if you guys can get my daddy to sing, oh my goodness. My daddy has a beautiful voice. And I can't get him to sing, just not even with me and Shane, just private.
Casey has that voice. Anybody that's been on Porch Church Network, they have probably heard Casey sing.
I've never heard it. Casey, get in here and sing for me.
Casey has a beautiful, beautiful voice.
I mean, you know, before I smoked so bad, I could sing pretty good too. But you know, the smoking ruined my. I guess
I hear you.
Whatever helps you to carry a note, you know. But yes, we were raised in a great tight knit family. You know, very, very lucky. Very.
And then there was one that Brandy would say, sing.
I was trying to think of it too, just as you brought it up. It was my favorite deal.
It was by Loretta Lynn. How Far Is Heaven?
Yes.
She'd say, sing How Far Is Heaven, and I'd sing to it and she'd cry because it always made her think of her daddy that was out on the road and wasn't at home.
He worked so hard.
Who sung that?
That was Kitty Wells.
Kitty Wells. Why did I think?
Casey, I've never heard you sing.
Traci, are you eating a donut?
No, I am eating a leftover piece of pizza from last night because I was sitting here and my stomach was getting very upset and I don't have any crackers. Like why I think a piece of leftover pizza is going to settle my stomach, but something.
It probably will though.
I just feel like I need to put something in there.
Yeah, definitely. It'll get mad at you if you don't.
Okay, I'll be right back, Darlene. I got to go let the dogs out. Who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
I so wanted to go there, but you ladies beat me to it. Darlene, did you actually get to see this?
All right, Sandy.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Good morning, Eli family, 1983. Good morning, Eli family, 1983.
Oh, Brandy, wait, let me make it big. Show it again. That's pretty.
Now it's not
Ooh.
made up. We just slept in it. But watch this.
Where did you get it
awesome.
from? We need one.
Mattress and More here in Fayetteville. He said he'll be here in a minute. I need to put some pants on. The foot also does. Let me do.
We're going to
Oh,
have
my
to
goodness.
talk.
You
We're
see what I
gonna
have on the TV?
Yeah,
That's the only thing I can fall asleep to is Supernatural.
we are going to have to talk today about that mattress because me and
But look,
Kevin
I
need
think
one.
Casey will really like this. You see the crystal in the.
Oh my goodness. That's beautiful.
I'm normally not this girly, but it was just so beautiful. And I already had this duvet cover picked out. I mean, I got
that's so pretty.
I got these gel dough pillows. They're amazing for people who have neck problems, Darlene. I mean, they're about $100, but I'm telling you, your neck will love you for it. I mean, I'm just so blessed. I had it all made up real nice last night, but like I said, we just woke up.
Oh, don't accidentally walk by a mirror. I'm just saying, if you ain't got your pants on, don't walk by no mirror.
I have on a gown.
Ooh, toast with spinach and cheese yesterday. That sounds delicious.
Oh, I get my pizza that
Oh,
way.
Alvin got his staples and his drain taken out. Yay!
Yay!
Praise report for Alvin.
Brandy, they live in Georgia. Denise came. Denise, what is that town?
Give me a sec. I'm listening. I'm just got to put my pants on.
Sonia, so your kids knows that song too? I used to sing so many of the church songs to the kids. I'd have Casey, he's a baby, and the mattress of Brandy's had springs, like the real springs under it, like the old timey, and I would sit there and bounce him and sing them to them. Is what I would do. Sarah Spradlin joined.
Who, Sarah?
Sarah on Facebook.
Good morning to Sarah and Perla too. Good morning to Sarah and Perla too.
Yay, yay. Perla, my daughter's on right now. She is
right here.
Down below me. And that is Casey's sister, Geisha Treasures, that a lot of you know him by.
Porch Church Network.
Yes, Porch Church Network. That is her.
Denise lives in Long County, but her address is in Hinesville.
I don't know how far that is for me. I'm in Fayetteville.
I thought you was in
It's by Fort Stewart.
Well, I originally was. You know, Shane's moved me all over the state pretty much. We lived in Atlanta. We lived in McDonough. When we first moved to Georgia, we moved to Noonan. And then from Noonan, we moved to McDonough. Then from McDonough to Atlanta. And then from Atlanta to Fayetteville now. I know.
I lived down by Savannah for a couple of years with my husband, but we moved back up here because of the grandbabies, and I miss it so much.
I don't know if I'm going to get that lucky. It's looking like I'm not going to get to have grandkids until I'm too old to play and pick them up. It's actually like one of the things that bothers me every day. Like in my emotions. My kids that I gave birth to are older. They're 18 and 21.
Did you sing to Denise?
No. Good morning. Anything is possible, Denise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Denise. Good morning to you.
Dwayne says he lived in Augusta for a year.
I've driven from Augusta, and it was a 3-hour drive. That's when we were on the hunt for the kids. When I told you about that when Randy was on the run with them.
Yeah.
So when we found them, I had to make that drive several times. So I've been there. It's right there on the South Carolina border.
They're trying to move back. They're trying to move back here.
Yes.
They're trying to get back here.
Because the last connection that I had to the Sargent family, other than my husband and the kids, was Granny Sargent, my husband's grandmother, and she passed away in November unexpectedly. I mean, because she passed away on a Friday, and she'd just been to the doctor on a Monday, and she and I were very close. And she just told it like it was, you know. And she was, I mean, she say every time I come up there, Brandy, you done got fatter again.
Sounds like my mom.
She reminds me so much of Nanny Harper. But she had just been to the doctor on Monday, and she had a clean bill of health. And then she passed away on a Friday. We got the call, and my husband came in, and I was still asleep. And my husband came in, and he had this, you know, kind of scream at me, and he says, "Brandy, Granny died." And I mean, it's those nightmare phone calls just scare me. You know, I've got when Star has had car accidents.
Yeah.
And she had an accident back a couple of months ago, and she still won't speak to me. And I just didn't do anything. I think I'm going to have to cut my time with you short. It was nice talking with you, ladies. I'll try to join more.
Nice to meet you, Brandy.
You guys too.
I love you.
I love you too. I hate to cut it short, but the mattress guy's here to check on one thing that I think might need to be looked at with our mattress. So.
All right. I love you, baby.
I love you
Good
too.
morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Leticia. That was my oldest daughter right there. That was my oldest.
That is so awesome. It was nice to meet her.
And she was breaking up some now. She didn't cuss, did she? Because
I didn't hear any cuss words.
okay. Oh, goodness. Sometimes she can say enough that would make Dwayne Mothership blush. Oh, goodness. But, yes, she is, Denise. Yes, she is. You know, when she was younger, people would think I was her natural mom because me and her mom we both had blue eyes. We both had blonde hair. So, you know, Brandy would pass more for my daughter than Keevan's because she just had the same skin tone, the hair color, and all of that. So, and that's the first time she's been on, you guys. And my son, he is so sweet. He spoils her.
Morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Anna Mora. Good morning. Good morning.
I'm a pretty spoiled wife too, and it's pretty nice to be a spoiled wife.
He is. He is a very, very sweet person, and like I said, oh, you have to upload a video, so got to go grocery shopping for. Oh, girl.
Okay.
I'd have that look too if I was you. I think
Up to you, Leticia.
I think tonight they're getting cubed pork. It's like cube steak, but cube pork, and it's not as stringy as beef. And I have that white gravy. I think I'll do biscuits. Biscuits, white
that
gravy.
Sounds good.
It's white pepper gravy I bought in the pack. And those cutlet things, I think, that's what
that sounds delicious.
I make good biscuits, and you know what? I can use this little bitty rolling pin. I could put it to use and make some biscuits. Oh, wow. So you have another channel, Denise? So the tornadoes came through where you live? Land Shark. This is the one that got broke, and I'm upset about that. This is the one. This was. I could still use it. This was MawMaw's mama's. This is 100%. This is the kind that the women kept their men in line with. This kind.
Mm-hmm.
It's heavy. You hit somebody with this. You guys remember the 18? The guy would always say, "I pity the fool."
Yeah.
Well, I pity the fool that tries to break in my kitchen, because I have so many things. Cast iron pot on my left.
Oh yeah.
A mallet that it's got the flat side and got the little spiky sides.
Mm-hmm.
That's on my left by the sink. Then I got that big old hunk of a rolling pin. And then there's other things I could find. I'm just saying, women can protect themselves in the kitchen, because there's so many things that they could knock somebody out with. And I'm sorry, I look around my kitchen and sometimes I think about that. If anybody broke in.
Big old butcher knife. Big old butcher knife.
Oh yeah.
Heck, there's a cheese grater. If you attack their face with the cheese grater, they're gonna run. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think about stuff. Oh, and an ice pick.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying
they
that
use ice picks on some of those crazy, scary movies.
Yeah.
That's a common weapon.
Oh, so your brother? She said her brother's cleaning up where he lives. And I say that, but I'm sure if
I have
anybody
been praying about all the people affected by those tornadoes. That's just sad.
Oh, Hetty's on Facebook.
Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you. Good morning to Hetty. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sandy's puppies. Good morning to you. Good morning, Sandy's puppies. Good morning to you.
I mean, look at all that love. Look, Bailey woke me up licking me again this morning. I didn't feel like getting up, but my husband, God must have spoke straight to my husband, and he got me up. Oh, they're showing pictures of Lebanon, which the news isn't showing.
Oh.
Now, is that Lebanon here, or are you talking about Lebanon? Is there a Lebanon here?
Like probably Lebanon, Tennessee. Is there a Lebanon? I think there is a Lebanon, Tennessee.
Yeah. Lebanon.
Okay. Because it's weird. We have there is a Georgia here, but then there's a Georgia isn't it Germany? I mean, there's a Bethlehem, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. See, was there some more that happened last night?
Last I heard about the tornadoes that went through central Tennessee, they still were searching for a couple of dozen people that were still considered missing near the Nashville area.
Oh, Leticia, you had no idea that that their tornadoes went through. Kevin, I woke up with Kevin had it on the news. But yeah, Kevin got me up, and because I done sent Traci a message, didn't I, Traci? I said, I just don't feel good. And Traci hadn't slept either, and we almost didn't do this. And Kevin said, no, people need you. He didn't mean like I'm some big thing. He meant that people need what we do here. No matter if it's on Sandy's show or Traci's or whatever. Kevin really respects what we do here. My husband does.
Yeah, and about the time Keevan was telling Darlene that she needed to get up and do it anyway, basically, I was outside having a smoke and I thought, no, you know what? I've got to take a shower and get on, because what if somebody just really needs to hear us today? And so same thing, I think God was really pushing us this morning, telling us we can be tired, but we can suck it up and get on there and have a chat too.
And I'm just so excited that my daughter and son-in-law come on. That really,
That's awesome.
that touches my heart.
LizzAnn, we totally understand that you've got things that have to be taken care of. We totally understand.
And you guys, I got to hear her talk without potty mouth.
Yay.
Oh,
I'll
Brandy?
tell her. I'll tell her when she calls me, wait, Brandy, I'm going to set up a live stream and we'll talk on live stream, okay? Oh, see, thank you, Dwayne. Dwayne said, let me highlight so they can see in case Brandy wouldn't have not been introduced to us.
Yep.
I'm really,
That's awesome. You have a blessed day too, LizzAnn. We love you.
Yes, LizzAnn, we love you.
I hope Chica's doing good.
They're just so busy. There's so much after someone passes away, and if you're
so much to take care of and wrap up.
If you're responsible for the after everything, then I believe it's a lot to have to handle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't had to do that yet.
My best friend's husband, God bless him, seriously, he had his mom pass away and in the fall, and then his wife passed away in February, and his sister passed away in June, and he had to handle the estates of all three of them. So he had to wrap up all the stuff for all three of them. That's a lot of work all in 1 year.
It is. Oh, good. Chica is doing good. Snoop Dogg.
Good.
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Doing good.
Thinking about Fran.
You guys, I had yesterday I had a visit from Marie, you guys. Marie TC. Her and her daughter come over. I very much enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a turtle necklace that was out of the Willow box. It was a turtle, gold tone with like sparkle, like what do you call it? Like they just sparkle like diamonds, but they're not diamonds. Anyway.
CZ's?
Huh? Yeah. So come find out, she likes turtles. And I'm like, well, yay, here. You'll get it, Marie. You'll end up getting it. You'll have to come over one day and sit in with me here, and then you will get your
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Amy Lynn. Good morning to you. Good morning, Amy Lynn. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Welcome. We are just like Sandy asked what the topic is. It's just, what are you needing in your life? If you want to share a praise, we love praises.
Mm-hmm.
Alvin got everything out. He can drive now or ride in the car. Deborah Cabasa got a job. So that is a yay.
Denise said that there's water. They're going to have to get the boat out. There's water everywhere.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, Keevan's going to be upset when he goes and looks at the shop, because I'm sure there's a lot of water out there. We got to figure out where it's coming in from.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get it. We'll get it there.
Is Andar's husband's name on the list?
Yes, Joe.
Okay.
Yep, we had him on the list yesterday.
Right. Okay.
Yep, Andar's husband, Joe. Yep.
And then her daughter.
And her daughter, Madeline. Yep.
And also whoever Callie Picker is that had their leg amputated. So you guys, there was
oh goodness.
There was a lot of people. Chris O for a job, Blandine's sister Stacy, her friend Manuela, praise for Manuela, and for
we had Sophia unanswered prayer, unspoken prayers.
And Sonia, I do have on there Australia for the panicking people that are, you know, I had that. For Ella, but Ella
and she's starting to feel better. Thank goodness.
And we had a praise because eBay, which is Will, said his mom's arm is so much better. So he asked for prayers and
good.
And you guys say,
you know,
when you say your prayers, just you could say Tiffany and you could say Sophia, and God knows what Sophia means, and of course he knows what Tiffany means. So you know,
Amy Lynn, we need to put Amy Lynn on the prayer list. She's repacking. Her landlord passed away a week ago and was just found 2 days ago. They just moved there 4.5 months ago.
Oh my goodness.
So she's packing up again.
Oh man, Amy Lynn, that is.
I will write down that on my list.
Well, you know, Amy Lynn's journey. I know good and well when you picked out that name, you did not think that you were going to have to move every 4.5 years. That's just
months.
You don't even. That's probably not even enough time to have everything unpacked.
Shoot, I've been here a year and I haven't unpacked everything.
Yeah. I was, sometimes, Sandy, it feels like you've been there forever. It all suits you.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom where you used to live.
Sandy has always been in Fran, Utah since I've known her.
No,
Yeah, I didn't know Sandy till she was in Utah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was scary. I used to worry about Sandy.
You could hear the gunshots over YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got so scared one night that that we were hearing that, and it was horrible,
They were saying, "Get under cover, Sandy, duck." I lived in a fifth wheel.
And she lived in a mobile home.
It was coming through the walls wherever I was in the fifth wheel. So
no kidding.
Yeah, there was no place to run.
Wouldn't matter if you tried to take cover. It wouldn't have mattered.
No, and then just before I moved here, I walked outside. It was the day before Christmas, and I heard 3 gunshots, and I'm looking around to see where they're coming from. And the 4th shot whizzed by my ear.
Oh my goodness.
I went,
that's it.
I'm out of here.
And I remember she walked us through one time. She'd have to unlock her gate, lock it back, walk to where she worked. And I was thinking,
the parking lot, yeah.
I was like, oh no, that's so dangerous. Anybody could do whatever. And I was so glad when she moved. And it was just, sometimes I forget you lived that way once upon a time. I just can't even imagine it.
Good morning, Elias. Good morning to you. Good morning, Elias. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Elias. But
Anna Morris said we need to put Susan Gill on the prayer list. Prayers for Susan Gill. Good morning, Texas Val. Good morning to you. Good morning, Texas Val. Good morning to you.
Oh, good morning, Val. Good morning.
Okay, I will. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
am so blessed because I am in the right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I could have ever said that before in my life. That, I knew I was in the right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
I remember you made a video. You walked outside and you showed where that light post was and that drug dealers would be there. and wasn't that where somebody had been shot right in that area?
Yeah, right on the corner of the property.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, over $25. The guy owed him $25 and he didn't have it to pay him, and he pulled out a gun and shot him, killed him.
Killed him. Oh my gosh.
So, see, that's where God pulled Sandy from and helped her to be where she's at today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the winter may be colder in Farron, Utah, but at least you don't have to worry about the gunshots.
Not at all. And to live next to my best friend, that's
Right. Right. Exactly. And to be that close, which, like, you've talked about that before. What a blessing that is for both you and Kent that you have each other.
He drove me Monday, and while I was in having surgery, they went to the grocery store and did the grocery shopping for me and came back. He just told me to go to bed, and they put all of my groceries away.
Aw. That was so nice.
He just, he's a real sweetheart.
Yeah.
He came over and he cleaned up the puppy pen for me because I'm not supposed to bend over and, do that kind of stuff. So he came over and took care of the puppies for me.
He's a good man and a even better friend.
Yes, he is.
You want one?
And he could sing. Is he the one that can sing?
Yes, he sings show tunes.
Mm-hmm. Now, isn't that a little bit stereotypical?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I was wondering how you were going to say that. I knew what you were going to say.
What, that he does show tunes?
Gay boys do show tunes.
And see, I didn't even know he was that way. I just knew he has an amazing voice.
Yep. No, he and his partner, Lee, have been together for 35 years, I think.
Wow. I sat by somebody.
And with Lee being sick, it's been a blessing for Kent to have you next door, because even when he just needs to get away and vent, and have someone to talk to that he can trust, you're there.
Yep. And he's done that. He's just walked over here and said, I needed a break,
Mm-hmm.
So
that's what friends are for. Help each other out.
Absolutely.
I could just see your face, though. What now? What now? Oh. Sandy, all right. I got one fingernail painted. You know what that means?
That means you have 9 more to go.
Yeah.
That means I'm back at doing God jars.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
We have Carmen that joined on Facebook.
Good morning to Carmen. Good morning to you. Good morning to Carmen. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you. Good morning, Diana. Good morning to you.
Thank you, Diana, for sharing us out and giving us that thumbs up. Thank you.
He is my family, along with you guys,
Yep.
But he's the family right here.
Exactly.
Yep.
Darlene, it's crazy, but I never thought I could feel close to somebody over the internet. I thought, oh, that's silly. you know.
I thought the same thing too. But I feel like I've known you guys my whole life.
I will probably never meet you guys in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yet, I really love you guys. You know, you're
Exactly.
a part of my life. I miss
Mm-hmm.
you guys when I don't come on live and talk to you and
Mm-hmm.
see you in the chat and that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it amazes me.
Exactly. I miss you guys, same way. And when you have no idea, like if I pop in your chat in the afternoon and you're like, Traci, hi, sweetie, that just, my heart just jumps for joy. It's like, oh, my friend, you know?
Diana said, "Oh yes, I did a video last night on what she learned about YouTube, and it's about what we're talking about." She said, "In my 2 months here, I have made so many wonderful, amazing friends." Thank you, Diana.
It's true. And like you said, though, like Sandy was saying, the people that you may never meet in real life, but you're closer to than maybe people you have met in real life.
You know, when we went to Tucson and I got to physically hug Sosie and Cindy, jewelry nurse, and
Mm-hmm.
and Gianna and her husband, it was like I'd known them all of my life.
Yeah, exactly.
I could actually hold them. It was really cool. Really
Yeah.
cool.
Have you heard, did Cindy end up going home from the hospital the other day?
Yeah, she's home.
Okay,
She's home.
good.
Was it a complication from gastric?
I think that it probably was from scar tissue. She's had a couple of stomach operations,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't remember what they were called. I
Because
don't think it was gastric bypass, but it was something else.
Roux-en-Y or something like that.
So, but she's doing good. She's staying home right now to recoup. And if I go on live today, she'll probably be in there with me.
But that is something that people that have gastric, they have to worry about. Let me see. Diana said she originally start her channel 10 years ago for only family and friends. Then she became public 2 months ago. And it's been fabulous with all the wonderful friends I've met. And you know, that's so true. You do get to pick and choose. If somebody's being ugly, but you find like-minded people, Diana, and the like-minded.
The thought just hit me. If you find somebody that's being ugly to you on YouTube, you can just block them. You can't do that in real life.
Exactly.
You can't go, all right, stay away from me.
I block you.
I can raise my purse.
La 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 la.
Mm-hmm.
I got big hugs from Marie yesterday. Great big hugs.
Cool.
But you still feel the hugs, you still feel the love, and you still feel the softness when somebody's praying for you and they say, I love you. And we don't have to say that. We don't. My channel didn't have to start with I love yous and stuff, but it started and I met Traci because somebody being rude. Or this all started, because I wasn't outside the house meeting people, and there's a lot of people out there that can't work, that's disabled, and people look at them funny, and like nothing's wrong with you.
That's how my channel
Diana,
too, is that those people that were homebound, they came to watch jewelry being made because they were just sitting at home kind of surfing YouTube. And but I truly believe that God has brought the people that he wanted to that channel, Well, I'm you guys do it, so that's good.
yeah, and then I introduced her to MawMaw.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I introduced MawMaw. You gotta go see, you gotta go hear this woman. She stays up like you. She makes jewelry. She does this, and this. So then the next night I said, did you go watch Sandy's channel? She said, I did.
Sonia
Robert.
and Ella, just think about this, that we have, like, for sure, if there's the likelihood of me meeting in person Sandy or Darlene or Denise or some of these other people in the chat, and then to have friends that I feel so close to that are in Australia or in Berlin, Germany.
Yep.
Ella, I wrote that down. You guys, Ella,
Okay. I'm writing it down too, Ella.
Robert lost his father a year ago, Valentine's Day.
Oh.
And he was the one that had to pull the plug on him. And I know that really bothered him. And I think that may be part of what's going on. Robert, he's still grieving. So
Denise said, Diana says she started doing them so the kids could, if something happened to her, that they could say, what would mom say? And they could look at it. But Diana, if somebody's rude, I just have a look. If I'm out in public somewhere, I just have a look. And I just turn my head a certain way and just keep on going.
Oh my gosh, she's giving me that look.
I think she's giving all of us that look, Sandy.
But, I have had to, when it's family or something, I have just not answered my phone and I don't feel like toxic people, like what you said, Diana. Mm-hmm. We can refuse to answer the phone. We don't have to answer the phone if we don't want to. Mm-hmm. So, and that's not being, I don't feel like God's saying I'm wrong that you don't want to talk to, bring into your life a toxic person first thing in the morning. Mm-hmm. Or in the after. I'll be so happy after this. I don't want toxicity.
Toxicity.
I want happy. I just want happy. And bring happy.
Well, and it's real hard to get that virus over the internet. So
exactly,
we're doing our part.
Exactly. We're getting together with people from all over the world, and we're not spreading nothing but gossip and the love of Jesus.
Yep.
And Myra said, actions speak louder than words. So I guess, Myra, when my action is this, and then I keep walking, then my actions speak louder than anything I could say. Well, Amy, I am so glad that you stopped by. We love you. And you are always welcome here.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, Amy. If you want to watch.
Julie. Yes. Have you typed in anything, Sandy, so she'll know your channel? All right, Amy, let Sandy type in real quick so you'll have her channel name. Traci, have you typed anything?
I have a couple of times, but I will right now. So,
Amy, just Sandy, if something happened to me and I can't come on, Sandy will, bless her heart, her or Traci will come live. We always try to have what we do Monday through Friday.
Mm-hmm. And look, on one of the 3 of our channels.
And I miss everybody on the weekend. Sometimes we'll just chat, like send a message. And
when I miss you guys the most, which is when I will sneak on and watch some streams anyway, is when my husband, who's like, I'm home, so you need to stay off your phone, blah, blah, blah. And then he's sitting on the couch and dozes off and he's snoring. And I'm sitting there like, are you kidding me? I'm not on YouTube talking to my friends because you want me to spend time with you, and now you're snoring.
And now see, with Kevin, if I come out of the room, he wakes up right away. He just, Mary said, "Where's your oxygen, Sandy?" Hi, y'all. See, Mary?
I know, you guys just.
Good morning to Mary. Good morning to you. Good morning to Mary. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Mary. I tell Mama that, oh, I just had it on. Then I do something, I come back. Where's your oxygen? Oh, I just had it on.
Dwayne said he gets the look all the time. Yes, he does.
He does.
I think Dwayne gets it more than anybody else online.
Really?
But no, Dwayne, the other night, Casey showed me something, and I just, stop. In the name of God. Before you break his heart, you better think it all over before you send that text. That's what I told Casey. I said, I'm throwing up that Southern Mama hen. Bless him. And then he had to see me trying to move and do my arms. And he was just kind of looking at me like, Mom, you really have gone crazy. Yeah, Sonia, we've been passing viruses and everything.
Hi, Perla.
It can be what marriage is like, Perla. But we've been married for 31 years. So I can dare say that we've raised our family, and now they're having families of their own, and we're just so comfortable with each other, and we don't get a lot of time to talk during the week because we used to have mom and dad time where we would sit and talk about grown-up things after the kids went to bed. But now I go to bed the same time the kids used to go to bed. So we don't have that time during the week so much. We have to have our time on the weekend.
And Perla, it's not a bad thing because a lot of times I enjoy, laying there and he could be snoring and I'll either be watching TV or if it's too loud because I have to turn it up because him and the puppy snoring in my ear. I put my ear, I put a headset on and get on the laptop, even if I want to watch a movie.
It's just a comfort thing that we've been together and been with each other for so long that we've developed a level of comfort that, I can't imagine life without him.
And but it's also like this. If any of us, see, I don't have a cell phone except in Wi-Fi, but if I get a call on FaceTime, I grab it right away to see who it is. And so people know that they can get a hold of us if if something happens. When that happened with her spleen, I was shocked. Derek called me, and they wanted Casey to say a prayer. So then we went from that to, all right, hold on, Marie. We went, from that we prayed, each of us, and then the very next morning she was on. She came on from her hospital
She shocked
bed.
us all, came on from her hospital bed.
So we're all connected. We're all connected.
Yes, Wayne. Jewelry is the devil.
Mighty strange. Somebody says that they know all about it and they can call each stone what it is.
I know what Safari and Pure and all those are.
I'm just saying.
Yep, just saying.
Dwayne knows more about jewelry than I do, and I'm a girl.
Yep.
But Perla is good. I've been with Kevin 34 years, and he's my best friend. I have my best friends here too, but when the kids move out, you have to marry your best friend.
You have, right. That's very, very, very important, because when the crazy passion that you feel in the beginning of a new love is not right there burning crazy. You still have a friendship and a relationship underlying that you can depend on.
Yeah, we even, if we're watching movies, sometimes we'll say the same thing. It'd be
Mhm.
like, what's up with his hair? And I'd be thinking the same thing, and I'd tell Kevin, I just about said that. Or we will say it at the same time. You know, it's just something when you're around each other, you just think alike sometimes. Aw, Perla, you'll find, but
You
look.
will. You will. But that's what's important, Perla, is you've got to find somebody that can be your best friend through everything, because marriage does have its ups and downs and you have to work at it. It gets easier after years and years with the same person, but it's the friendship that gets you through the tough times. They're still your friend.
And with you being younger, I'm gonna tell you, like I tried to tell my stepdaughter. Oh, let me see. Oh, you guys, this is Marie. This is Marie.
Good morning, Marie.
Good morning, everyone.
Girl, you looking good on camera. We can hear you. It's just.
Do you see my name?
All right, wait. Marie, you silly.
I had to do it. Hey, you know, you're truthful up here.
But Perla, also, I'm gonna tell you, like I tell my kids, I tell every young person that wants to get married, I said, people can stop a bad habit. They can stop smoking, they can stop drinking, they can stop drugs. But a person's makeup, as far as their personality, they are who they are. Mm-hmm. And you can't think you're going to go into it and change them.
Even their habits, that has to be their decision to change those habits, but you certainly can't change their core personality features. That's there to stay.
Yeah. So Kevin knew I talked to everybody when he met me. I'm just saying, before he married me. Where have you been? I was at Crystal.
I will talk to anybody.
Yeah. What took you so long? I was talking to so-and-so. Who's that? I don't know. They work there at Crystal's. He said, you mean you just went in Crystal's and talked to people? Yeah. And he never could fathom that. Finally, he's like, okay, she's never going to grow out of that. She's always going to do that. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Diana. That's, you'll find it on Sandy's channel. You'll find it on Traci's channel. And Marie kind of embarrassed me yesterday. She told her daughter, what did you call me? This is where the superstar does. She's superstar of YouTube.
I said you were going to visit a YouTube star.
Oh. I'm like, no. But she got to see where all the mess is, so me and Casey, we got cleaning today.
Fine. I enjoyed it. She has some great stuff in her craft room.
The
best part of the visit, though, were the hugs.
Yes. And we're going to have to do it again because her dad meant so much to me.
I was just saying the same thing, and they're reading my mind.
Manuela, you so silly. Ella said, Marie, thank God you got a chin. How would you look without one? Love
Ella. It. So true.
Marie, when I've been in bed.
I guess I should have put me and my two chins.
No, when I come on and I'm laying in bed, and if I have something, I've done been seen without makeup. I've been seen blubbering, crying, snotting. because I'm just me.
Well, I
Mhm.
don't do makeup, so I ain't got time for that.
Well, you don't need it. You don't need it.
Well, thank you. You don't either, as I saw by some of your old YouTube videos yesterday.
Yeah, we walked. I walked her through the very beginning, especially the one when I came on and I told people, I said, "Okay, I brushed my teeth and I had pajamas on." I said, "I brushed my teeth, but not my hair," and then just went on. You know,
Mhm.
do you remember those, Traci?
Yes, I do.
I bought appropriate pajamas so I could go live.
We were both. I know we both had pajamas on. A lot of days.
But it took Bobby Plowman. He used to drive in NASCAR sometimes, and he was in such a bad wreck that he has somebody that has to live with him and help him get dressed. And when I heard his testimony on his channel, he said, if I can get up every morning and get dressed and do YouTube, sell on eBay, anybody can do it. And when I watched his whole video and then watched another, I guess God let me know, shame on you. If this man can have that attitude and get up every morning, you can get up and get your clothes on and be dressed. And I did. That's when I started getting dressed. I'm like, shame on me for feeling sorry for myself when this man has been through so much.
All right, kiddos. Well, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go over and I'm going to beg and plead Kent to see if he'll cook me some breakfast.
Nice being on live with you. Have a blessed day.
Love you, Sandy.
All right, guys. I love you all.
She is not going to have to beg, you guys. Don't let her fool you. She's going to go next door and look pitiful. I hadn't ate today. Come on in. Come on in. The coffee's hot. You guys, all right. The underline, the Proverbs 31:8, speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. That does not just mean people that do not have money. It is very much somebody that is, say, like my daughter, or I did have, and I won't name names for a reason, but I did have this morning. I did get up and come on in here, and what I saw this morning was somebody said, please pray. This person's daughter died of an overdose, and they all, she was clean, and then she died of an overdose. So I chose, I sat here and cried, when I saw it. But I think this scripture is why I picked it. Pray for those that right now in their life, they can't speak for themselves because they are on so many drugs that are clouding their minds that they can't see. And I'm going to pull each of us out. Oh my gosh, Mary. That's right. Mary said, who would have thought this is the same Darlene that sat in the dark quietly when Casey read from the Bible? Yeah, I did. And God
is Casey doing?
Not today. He would have done it yesterday, but yesterday.
Oh, today's Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, and today we got to clean. We got to get back in that room.
This is the Porch Church Network link. If you are not subscribed to the Porch Church Network.
Oh, Mary's been 30 years in recovery.
Aww.
So Mary, yes, God brought me through little by little, to do, and he brought the right people, to be on the panel. He worked things around. Was it always an easy thing? No, because there's been many changes that have, some of them have been very painful for each of us. And, but God orders our steps. And I do believe that. So I'm going to pull me and Traci out for a minute so you guys can see what I chose, because I didn't do this in advance before I read that. And it just spoke and broke my heart. So I'll let you guys see. So you guys, that is the lost. That is the lost that is so far from the light that, you know, they're just blown by the wind here and there. And so we do pray for those that can't see the light, and that God continues to work in their heart. And Marie, thank you for jumping on, honey. It is very touchy because sometimes it will kick you out. It's according to how much space you have on a computer as to if it allow you to come on and stay on. But you guys today, kind of with what I did yesterday on the 2 videos, continue to think of those that are lost. Not everybody out there that are lost in drugs and alcohol or whatever's clouding their minds. Not all of them are non-believers. There's many of them out there that have lost their way. They have Christ in them, but they have lost their way. Yes, Myra. Myra asked me, do I understand why she's not on YouTube? Myra chose to give up YouTube for Lent, during Lent. So, oh my goodness, Marie. But so you guys, you know, pray for the daughters, pray for the mothers, pray for the family that lost their daughter.
Pray for all the lost and all the family of the lost.
And that's what they are. They're just, you know, think about it. If we have a surgery and we first come out of surgery, it takes a while for us to wake up. And even when we're waking up, we're really not understanding what the doctor's telling us. You know, he'll be telling us all kinds of things. Do this, don't do this. And then they send us on home. And they said, don't make any decisions. Don't do this and don't do that. Well, there's people out there on those very same drugs every day, self-medicating that way. And some of them don't know how to find their way home. So, you guys, Denise, you are our prayer warrior. All of everybody that comes here. You know, that's why God brought everybody here. He brought us here to do just what we're doing. Whether it's men or women, it's just so many that have lived the same way we have. But I'm going to have to call it short today since my husband is home.
I'm whooping out here fast.
But I thank each and every one of you for coming on this morning. And
God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless your world.
Thank you, Traci. And I will be back on in the morning.